very significant and interesting table, and relevant one. As today, we see today, the tension with Iran. So what we have here, once in the Torah, Iran atom, in Iran atom, right? And here, we heard in the news really, a while ago, that in 2-3 months they will have an atom bomb. Now what is the purpose? They say clearly, the purpose is to wipe out Israel. This is what they say, I'm not afraid, they said. Now they say that with Biden, before they were a little bit worried with sanctions, Donald Trump, but now with Biden, they feel they can do what they want to, and this is why you can see that the tension is growing in Israel with Iran. So what we have here by Iran, atom in Iran, once in the Torah, and even you have this year, B'Tav Shin Pe'alef, unbelievable, in 5781 2021, yeah. It's what they said. Then, what we have here, twice, threat, iyum, parallel. One should know that parallel is not something you can do whatever you want to do. I don't do the verse here. I only put in the program the verse, and this was they tell me. So I put Beiran atom, threat, everything came by itself. Now parallel is very significant, far away from being coincidence. What we have here, besides the year, the Tafshin Pe'alef in 571, 2021, we have here something positive. We have the Messiah. I believe letter after letter the Messiah. But we have the condition. Son of Jesse, you want him to come this year to save you from all these enemies of Israel, of Jews, Iran, and all the other anti-Semites. Then, there is a solution. Tshuva, the repentance. Tshuva, repentance. If Tashuv, you return, then, he will have. Then, what more we see here? The verse in the Torah, the location. Clearly God says, אם אתה לא תשמע לי, והלכת לי בקרי, והלכתי עמך בחמת קרי. But if, despite this, you disobey me and remain hostile to me, I will act against you in wrathful hostility. This is what Iran wants to do. So, very interesting, significant table, because you have minimal and you have also another minimal. Important to point out that this program that I'm using is Dr. Rothenberg, is scientist from Russia, like Professor Rips. And Professor Rips showed him what are the codes, like letter after letter of the Torah, the same skip from the letter to letter. He checked it and became Orthodox Jews, kept the Torah, because it's so clearly, this is the truth. This is a clear proof, the Torah from heaven. The Torah was the blueprint of creation. So this is what he said. He said that, in fact, he wrote himself a book, All His Truth about codes. And he said, more than statistic, what is significant is when you have it minimal, like here, Beiram Tatom, and the Messiah, when you have best meetings, repentance, and so on, but very importantly, he said when it is parallel, because parallel, you don't decide to make parallel. You put verse, and it comes parallel. So if twice threats come parallel, threat, it means it's a serious situation, no doubt. You can see it's a big threat. Iran, when they say clearly, it's not a shame to say, not afraid. No, we want to wipe out Israel because they disturb our Messiah to come, Mahdi, frightening. So therefore, people think and make peace with them. This was Obama's thing. Right, Biden can make an agreement with them, it's fine, they will behave nicely. But if people have this ideology, they have to wipe out Israel, they want very much the Messiah to come Mahdi, and they feel that Israel disturbs. No, this was they are doing the bomb, the atom bomb, to wipe out Israel. So, very interesting, significant table. So hoping that really Jews, in fact, the whole world also should know there are 7 laws of Noach to keep. So repentance is necessary. Then we will Messiah, the Messiah will come, son of Jesse. And then we'll get rid of this terrible threat of Iran and the other enemies of Israel. It's an interesting and significant table for this year, the Tafshin Pei Aleph, unbelievable. All this come together, which makes the table very significant and very relevant. So, only by keeping the Torah, we'll be delivered, we'll be saved from our enemies all over the world.